Good day to you HFLers. This is Walt Fritz coming to you with another get out of the house hike. This time I'm at down in South Bristol, about 30 minutes from Lima, at the Stid Hill Multiple Use area, parking area right on Route 64, about 3/4 of a mile south of Bristol Mountain, right before you get to County Road 34. Parking area off the street. I was the only one there this morning when I entered, and it took me a while to find an actual trail. Much of it sort of meanders up to a pretty muddy meadow, and it took a while. But off to the left, there's a trailhead with a couple of trail choices once you get up in here. And I'm guessing that this is going to take me up to the top of Stid Hill if I keep going, which I knew well when I lived down here for 16 years, but I never came this way. So I'm huffing and puffing already as I climb. Let's see where this takes us. All right, so I took some time just to climb this pretty steep hill. Couldn't have probably talked and walked at the same time, but a fair amount of straight line climbing, and then we hit an area where there's a lot of posted signs to the uphill side of the trail, and the trail veers off to the left. There are truly no markings for the trail, but the trail itself is very easy to spot. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm just sort of wandering my way along this obvious trail. It might be a hunting trail or just for what I'm using for. Multi-use, I guess, is the name of the area down at the bottom, and that's probably what it is for. Getting pretty close to some posted signs here, but the trail keeps winding us around right on the edge of it, so I'm gonna have faith that I stay legal, and it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna amount to much. Let's see where this ends up. The trail continued up the hill into some very plainly posted property, and never like to do that because first of all, it's not legal, and second of all, it's not right. So without permission, I certainly turned around heading back on this trail to see maybe one of the other spurs takes us off in another direction. It went from this rather open wooded area into a very, very densely wooded with evergreens and steep hill and a really nice ravine, and quite pretty up here. Very quiet. I'm the only one to be seen, other than wildlife, which I've only seen a little bit of it so far. So let's see what else we can find on this trail here. All right, I made it almost all the way down, and kind of backtrack a bit on the trail to show you the options here. There's an unmarked Y in the trail. To the right goes up to that fairly steep "why did I smoke when I was younger" terrain, and now I'm going to make that left turn here and see where this takes us. I can see it takes us right down to a stream pretty quickly. It's really a challenging trail if you like a good aerobic workout, especially the upper part. I'm not quite sure what we're going to find here, but let's find out. Well, if for some reason I thought that left-hand trail, which would have been the north trail, was easier, I don't know what made me think that. This is up at the top. I hit the point where basically the trail goes through some posted signs, so I'm taking that as a polite invitation to go no further. It was a heck of a climb. This was probably the most challenging hike I've done, certainly in this series, and probably in all of this area. The second loop was steeper, longer, I think higher. I didn't take an altimeter reading over in the other one. I took one here, and we'll see what the difference is from top to bottom. But yeah, that was a workout. But you know what? That's what I get out here for. I wouldn't suggest this trail if you're if you're not looking for some adventure, if you're not looking for some a good workout, it's gonna take a while, lots of stops, at least it did for me. But I tell you, this is just a glorious place up here. You probably can't see it through the trees, but I can see glimpses of Bristol Mountain over in that direction. Still some snow on the trails. We got Hunt Hollow over in that direction, south into Naples in that direction. To give you an idea where I'm at, I am east of Bristol Valley, walking up to the sort of the high point on the peak of Stid Hill. Beautiful area. If you get a chance to come on out, do it. It's good to get the heck out of the house. It's good now that the weather seems to be warming up. I don't think, or hopefully, I shouldn't say this, but hopefully we won't get more snow. You know what? I guess I'll see you on the trail. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you see me out there, say hello from a distance. Bye.